It was a sunny Saturday morning in April when Lauren and I split up. I'd been watching workmen from Gregson's Shed and Fencing unloading shed panels from the back of their flatbed van, and I remember thinking it significant that although I was watching history in the making, I was also watching history in the making alone, as, once again, my wife had chosen to make herself absent by going into work. However, not even this could take the shine off my day, as I was finally going to get the one thing I had longed for most of my adult life: a garden shed. Not just any garden shed, mind you, but an 8-foot by 6-foot overlap softwood apex shed with a single door, 3 windows, a roof topped with premium quality sand roofing felt, and planks treated with a red cedar base coat, just like the one my dad has in the back garden of the house where I grew up. Some might think that getting your own shed isn't much of an ambition for a man staring down the wrong end of the barrel at his 40th birthday, and maybe they've got a point. It's not like competing in a marathon, trekking around Mongolia, climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, or any of the other goals that automatically pop into the heads of 30-somethings the moment they realise that 40 is just around the corner. But when I turned 39, I had no desire to push my body to its limit, watch the sun rise over Haleakala volcano, or even have a go at skydiving. All I wanted was a shed I could call my own. Of course, it wasn't like I needed to be 39 to own a shed. In fact, I knew plenty of people of my generation who have had their shed for years. My best mate Gershwin, for instance, got his 9-foot by 8-foot apex in spruce green with double doors when he was 35. But then again, at the time he'd been married with kids since his early 20s. But me, I just didn't feel ready for a shed, because the ultimate truth of shed buying is this: a real man only buys a shed when he has to take stock of his life, has surveyed all that he has achieved, and is 100, not 60, 75, or even 99.9% satisfied with the results. And it was exactly that shed-worthiness survey I'd undertaken some 7 days earlier, as I sat in the business lounge at Frankfurt Airport, waiting for a flight back to Heathrow. Over a complimentary gin and tonic, I reviewed the last decade of my life, and boy, was I happy with the results. I had a great job as head of development for a financial software company, owned a huge 4-bedroom house in Blackheath that cost me a small fortune in mortgage repayments every month, and in Lauren, my wife of 6 years, I had not only the longest-standing relationship of my adult life, but easily the best-looking partner of anyone I knew. Not bad for your average 39-year-old, and pretty damn amazing for a comprehensive school kid from inner-city Birmingham. Can I have my shed now? I think I bloody well can. Now, there are some people out there who think that turning 40 is no big deal, and that the age-related running of marathons, climbing of mountains, and buying of sheds is a mug's game. I make no bones about it. These people are idiots. They have to be, because no one but a certifiable idiot would ever spin such hackneyed untruths as 40 is just another birthday, or worse still, you're only as young as you feel. Idiots of the world, listen up. 40 is the end of the race, the deadline of all deadlines, and the point at which excuses are no longer permitted. Because, let's face it, if at 20 you find yourself messing about in dead-end jobs, backpacking around Asia, or still trying to find your true self, no one is going to bat an eyelid. Even if you do that kind of thing at 30, the worst you might get would be an each to his own and a quick raise of the eyebrow from your nan, because there's still a very tangible feeling that there's time to turn the ship round. Cut to a decade later, however, and it's a completely different story. If you haven't got your life sorted at 40, no one, not even your own mum, is going to hand you a medal and say well done, because the universal truth of getting older is obvious. If you are a loser at 40, you will be a loser for life. That's why turning 40 is such an absolute kick in the